how to set up the game of Mahjong and do the deal in 1, 2, 3. Let's go. You're going to take 19 tiles. Everybody takes 19 and we put them against the rack, and then you take another 19 on top. That's how you set up the game. Now we're going to start the deal. The end goal of the deal is that everybody has 13 tiles except the dealer will have 14. Now the dealer is called East, and how we determine who the dealer is either based on dice, or if you're at somebody's home, the host or hostess of the event is typically the dealer first. But if you're somewhere where nobody is hosting, everybody takes the dice and will give a roll. Whoever has the highest roll will be East, the dealer, first. Then that dealer is going to roll again. They get a number, and that is where we break the wall. This would be equivalent to cutting cards, making it random and fair so nobody knows where maybe any jokers might be hiding. Now I just rolled as East a 10. I'm going to count from the right-hand side of my rack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like to take one of the die, put it on top as a marker. Then I take my rack and I'm going to push out all of the tiles to the left of that number and where I placed my dice. Push that out into the middle, and that is what we're going to start taking from for the deal. Now the dealer, East, always starts. So I will take 4 tiles and I will grab them just like this. One on top of the other, little pile, and I like to call that breakfast. And then Lisa to my right, she takes her 4, grabbing it in the same manner, 4 tiles, puts it behind her rack. She has breakfast. Bonnie is across from me. She takes her 4, and Sarah is to my left. She takes her 4. Now, I need, as the dealer, 14 tiles. Everybody else needs 13. I've got to take another set of 4, but there's only 2 left. Do you remember what I told you? The only thing that goes left is opening the walls. So who is left to me? Sarah. So she's going to open up her rack. And now that wall is all set. I take these 2 extra tiles, I put them at the top of the wall. I can now take a full set of 4. I like to call this my lunch. Then Lisa takes her lunch, Bonnie takes her lunch, and Sarah is gonna take her lunch. Now, I've got breakfast, I've got lunch. It's not enough tiles. I need 14 total. I'm gonna take dinner. I take my next 4. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My sister Lisa takes her next 4 right there. Then Bonnie takes her next 4, and Sarah takes hers. I like to stack them like this because it helps everybody see where they're at and if anybody's missing any of their stacks. Breakfast, lunch, is dinner. I have 12 tiles now. So what happens from here? Well, here's the remainder of my wall. I need 14. So what we take is 1 and 3 for me. That's how we do it. We take the first one and the third one, and that is a faster way for East to take 2 more tiles. Everybody else takes 1 tile. Lisa takes 1, Bonnie takes 1, Sarah takes 1. Now, if you want to know exactly why 1 and 3 for me, I have another video. Definitely check that one out so you can understand why. But basically, it's just taking 2 tiles in a faster manner. Once we all have our tiles behind us, we've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 1 or 2 more, 2 for East, you can go ahead and put them in the slope portion of your rack. And that is how you do the deal. I personally think it's best that everybody wait for everyone to get all their tiles, and then everybody can set up their tiles at the same time.